It's Montana White. We live at the world famous Patchwork. And I'm going to let my friend introduce himself. What we got going on?
Hey, I'm KAL 007. I'm here with the one and only Montana White. Had to come personally deliver his Volume 2 BMF, Blueprint to Conspiracy. You know, we telling from the inside since 1985, day one. Y'all check in. Make sure you check out that interview. I just did a little drop. Gave him some insights and tidbits. Y'all see, you know what I mean?
Now, tell them how to find you, boss.
Hey, you can find me at KAL007W on IG. You can find the book at therealbmf.com.
That's right. Montana White. We live Patchwork.
Montana White. I'm with KAL007, the author of BMF, Black Mafia Family, the Blueprint to Conspiracy. Now, I wrote a book too, right? Product of my environment. It's about Detroit. Me growing up and all that. I did it.
So you are from the D?
Yeah, I'm from 12th Street.
Okay.
It's not the TV show neither, but we gonna talk about that because I was confused when I saw that shit. Anyway, how did you turn the BMF conspiracy story, the trial, to get all the information? You know, you got court records, you got shit from snitches. How did you get all of this information and then turn it into a book? And then, you know, how does Meech feel about this? You know what I mean? Like, how did you do this? And, you know, what's the thought behind it?
So here's the play. So I got 14 plus going on 15 years of relationship working with the family.
Right.
I connected with the third founding member of BMF, a guy named Dexter SOSA Hussey, who was the head of logistics and supply chain.
Now,
some people might...
Hold on. If y'all saw Vlad, he got interviewed. He just was on the phone, right? I was about to say something, but we was real quick. If y'all saw Vlad interview with him, y'all will know who we talking about. That's where you can get some history by going to Vlad. But go ahead, break it up.
All right, so like I said, they gave me the green light to try to take the project into Hollywood and try to go get a deal. But I didn't have the whole story. Right. I was like a lot of people out here. I only knew about the parties, this and that. I didn't have the history of coming up in the D.
Right.
So what happened was my man went to the feds and he connected me with SOSA. SOSA is Meech's daughter's uncle. Meech has a baby by Dexter's sister.
Which is Sosa.
Talisa.
Now, I saw the first season of the TV show, right? Just for references, that's like, who would he be on the TV show?
They did not include him in the show.
Oh, they didn't include him?
They didn't include him. They didn't include his daughter. They didn't include the whole story about, you know, that side of the family, for whatever reason.
Okay.
So, you know, what we did was basically I took my knowledge from what I had and me being a writer and a journalist, and I took his since 1985 experience that he had starting when Meech and T were young boys coming over to date his sister, hang out with his sister, because they didn't serve in his neighborhood. They served in their neighborhood. They came over to the neighborhood that he was over in E-Course.
Right.
You know, it's like short divided neighborhoods. You know how Detroit is.
Yeah.
You cross over a block, you're in another hood. So that was the opportunity that gave me the full perspective, because I was apprehensive about putting out a half-cooked product that didn't have real facts. And so what we did was SOSA was able to take the story from 1985 from the very beginning.
This is picture here?
Yeah. All the way to the 2000s when they moved to California looking for a connect with the cartel.
Okay.
So that was how we put it together. So we have in this book is short surmised chapters, because we know people don't like to read, so it's like an Instagram book where we have short chapters that tell you about the history of the family, and then we go into actual court documents to back things up, to let you know who was telling, how the prosecutors move, and how they structure their case against you when you have a RICO. We wanted to share that information with people because a lot of people, you know, listen, man, I'm all for everybody getting their money, but just like this man said, he did time away. I didn't have to do time. I took my time and just stepped away and did a catch me if you can. The feds ain't nothing to fuck with. So you got to determine if you want to live and ball for a year or two, and spend 20 years of your life for it, or you want to figure out another way. So we wanted to share this information so people could really understand the gravity of, for instance, you know, you might have a plug where man got X amount of whatever, weed, whatever. The minute you make any type of transaction that crosses a state line, That's it. That's a conspiracy.
Yeah,
That's
interstate
all it
trade,
takes.
interstate
That's a
trafficking.
whole nother level of the game. And I can't tell you, because like I said, I was fortunate enough, you know, my people had paperwork. I've been a different type of cat my whole life where I could escape. But ain't no fun being in prison, ain't no fun being in jail, ain't no fun being away from the time. You lucky to even come home to come back in one piece, be safe, solid, and be back on your throne. So I commend you for what you're doing, dog. Because if y'all don't know, this man been running streets in Atlanta for a long motherfucking time with the clubs and the nightlife, and he's still doing it. So that's why I'm here speaking, because I normally don't talk. I'm not a person, I don't seek attention, I don't look for attention. I'm an invisible guy, and that's how SOSA was the third founding member, because he was moving the work around and collecting the money, which if you guys don't understand, that's the most dangerous job in the fucking world. Okay? A nigga chop it up for 40,000, 4,000, never mind you got 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. He lived a real dangerous life. So he started with Meech and T back in the day. Meech actually lived at the house with him and his family. They had a real tight relationship with the Hussey family. His daughter is, you know, Mia, Manisa Hussey. She's about to come out and be on these streets, so y'all look out for her. She's a beast. Like
this Meech's niece.
Yeah, this Meech's daughter.
Oh, this Meech's daughter.
This Meech's first child, first daughter. She's not in the piece, but y'all gonna see her. Niggas from the D, niggas in the streets really know who she is. So, you know, Meech is aware of the project. He supports whatever we do, regardless of what anybody may think. We always one, we always together. We never separated, you know what I'm saying? And we did something smart by Dexter registering the trademark and us having ownership, because we have something we own and we can contribute back to not only tell the story properly, but to also share this information with you guys, that y'all might get out there and get excited, because everybody want to shine. We didn't have social media back then. Niggas didn't do photos and all that type of shit. The only photos OGs did back in the days when the picture man was over here. You took the picture.
Club.
That was it. That was it at the club. Niggas wasn't doing all that. But, you know, BMF was a very, very complex organization, and the entertainment side was the entertainment side, but it also lent itself to become something that was cloak and dagger for the feds. So they had a lot of difficulty in trying to keep up with these guys across multiple state lines, across jurisdictions, and even when they came up as youngsters, the area where Dexter and Sosa and them sold work at was different from where they lived.
Right.
So they had a little jurisdictional, they could just run across the street and niggas couldn't touch them. So they was real smart about the situation, you know what I'm saying? But what we wanted to do was share the story, share the facts, so we can prevent some of you guys out there from getting yourselves caught up trying to show out for a broad or a bunch of motherfuckers that really don't give a fuck about you, because it ain't till you ball and you fall that you really understand who your friends are, who really for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games when you doing good, you got that bread, but when you fucked off, you gotta get that lawyer money up, your mom's name is fucked up, it becomes a different thing. But let me tell y'all something too. A lot of people don't know. I watched the show. Meech is a real special dude. They had real, I don't know how to say this, but they were kingpins with hearts and morality. They stopped a lot of people from getting hurt.
They from the D, baby.
They helped a lot of people. They
baby.
Prevented niggas from
the
selling
D,
work.
baby.
Yeah, they did a lot of good for a lot of people. So, you know, what we wanted to also do was, you know, what Hollywood is doing is great. We're happy for Lil Meech. He's doing wonderful as an actor. We're happy that the story's being told, but we want to do is bring some authenticity to it. Because some of it is
this the blueprint.
Yeah, this the blueprint. Some of it is cool, but understand this:
niggas
niggas never hustled outside. When they left the D, it was all weight. And when you're selling weight, you're not checking in to say, "Hey, how much you got left?" You just tell the nigga circle back when you're ready to come see me.
That's right.
They perfected that to a point where, you know, it could never be done
so
again.
this is the whole court transcript?
Nah, this ain't all of it. Okay. You can't. We have all of the records.
Right.
Just to get y'all a little deeper in depth. My partner defended himself in court, in the Fed court in Rico. So when you defend yourself, you get what's called discovery. You have right to get all of the evidence that the prosecutors are using against you. Not many people have this paperwork.
Right.
I doubt even Dude or T have it because their lawyers have it.
That's good. But Sosa, because he's
an OG, super smart nigga. He represented himself.
And this is his paperwork.
No, this is all the paperwork.
I'm just saying, this is the paperwork.
This is the paperwork for the whole case.
Okay.
And including, all of the additional documents supporting all of the like everybody that testified against them. We got it.
Yeah.
We know who they are. Every fucking thing. So it's super, super deep. You know what I'm saying? Because when you really, really get into it, what we wanted to do was put together a book that we could later on turn into our own series or movie. But we want to make our situation be more like Goodfellas and The Godfather than Boys in the Hood. Okay, just to surmise it up. Right. Boys in the Hood is cool, but when you was ever around dude and them, it was more Goodfellas, The Godfather versus Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to share the information. We also want to put something out there with memorialize history, because for a lot of people in Atlanta, they have a lot of good memories of BMF. There's not a lot of people going to say a lot of negative things because they put a lot of people through school, valets. They fed the whole city, man.
That's crazy. So where can they get this at?
They can get the book at Amazon, and they can also buy it direct from us at therealbmf.com. It's available. We also have a license deal. We have hats, t-shirts. You got a wallet I just gave you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? So we just took control of our own destiny. When dude come home, he gonna put it down and set stuff up, but we grown men. We're not gonna wait for nobody to feed us. We're gonna go out here and eat ourselves and put it together. When he come in, we just all gonna connect back up and do what we're supposed to do, like Voltron, nigga.
Right,
period. That's what it's about.
Bunch of old niggas getting money. You know what I'm talking about? Bunch of old niggas getting money out here. You feel me? That's what it is. Still getting to the bag.
To the bag.
How long? Now he was granted early release for next year.
That's what they say.
Okay, so how much time, if he get out next year, how much time would it?
Shit, man. He done did a dub. He done did a dub, some change. So I gotta remember, Meech is a powerful figurehead, so they not really interested in really trying to help him get out, because the feds understand that he is a powerful man. He can come home
riches.
Yeah, he can come home to the riches, but he can also sway niggas to go this way or that way. And you guys, and y'all gotta remember, that's dangerous. They do not want us to. The worst thing the feds want is us linking up, connecting up together. They like it when we're separated. They don't want the Bloods and the Crips and the GDs and they don't want us together, because guess what? We stand together. They can't divide us.
Hey, look, and that's coming from niggas who survived the war. You know what I mean? That's coming from niggas who seen families break apart because of this street shit, or because of some broad, or because of some stupid dog that we just did not talk out, or somebody lost their life, or somebody else got jammed up and they gone forever. You know what I mean? So pay attention to this. Find this.
Y'all go get the book, therealbmf.com, and make sure y'all take care of y'all families. Understand, this ain't about feeding them bras out there. Y'all want to go get some bras, go to Dominican Republic, Santiago, Santo Domingo, go to the Philippines. You can
come to Onyx.
Go to Onyx with this nigga.
Come to Onyx.
But don't get your brand. Look, make sure your generation,
right here, the ATL.
Make sure the next generation coming after you is doing better and didn't have to do the shit that you had to do. Because I can tell you what, I could sit here and be class and smooth, but I done been through some shit, and I know this man done did too, so we lucky to be here. So we just wanted to share the knowledge with y'all, and that's what the purpose of the books is. It's also a collector's item. It look good for the coffee table. It's sexy. And guess what? Y'all want to know the real spit? Go in that book. You gonna find it. You want to know who told? Back there. Go in that book. You want to know the real play? That's everything you want to know is in the motherfucking books. We took our time. This is my 14, 15 years plus Sosa's 35 years. So you got almost 50 years of research and history into these books. It's very, 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 very deep. And there's a lot of things that y'all will find out later, but the way, because of karma, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. When y'all on top, treat niggas right. Because you never know. I'm gonna tell you what, the only reason these niggas became BMF is they treated a motherfucker right when they didn't have to. I ain't gonna give you no more game than that. They treated a Hispanic brother real good, and Hispanic brother went away. And when that nigga came back, he brought Poppy in with him for real. And I'm talking about like,
that shit crazy.
They ran through billions. lot of paper, and they was real good to a lot of people. But like I said, the most important thing is make sure if you out there and you out the streets and you're trying to transition, clean your act up, stop showing off on social media and doing all the dumb shit, because guess what? The feds ain't even got to leave their house anymore. They got social media and they watching and recording everything you do.
Fuck
they
it,
watching.
if y'all niggas get caught doing dumb shit, y'all getting caught. Fuck all that shit. We keep telling y'all, stop throwing the switch on Instagram. Soon as the switch go on Instagram, it comes straight to your grandmama's house. So if you dumb niggas want to keep doing the dumb shit, hey man, they got a room for your ass with a little bitty bed in it and a stainless steel toilet in that motherfucker.
Ain't no hoes in that motherfucker.
Get right out.
Ain't no good food in that motherfucker.
Go ahead, tell them how to find you, boss.
Hey, y'all can find me at KAL007W on Instagram. You can find the book at _therealblackmafia.com, and my partners all over. You know, we about to go viral again, but y'all just go on to YouTube, put Dexter, Sosa, Hussey in, and y'all gonna see the play. Understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? Vlad TV.
And I'm Montana White.
That's
Ask your
Montana
mama
White.
how to find me, nigga. I'm gone.